adrenaline junkies? Welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. At approximately 1:44 p.m. on December 10th, 2024, Officer Vrooman attempted to stop a white Dodge Challenger on Highway 67. Instead of complying, driver Dontarius Gordon accelerated, resulting in a dangerous high-speed chase. The officer remained calm and focused under pressure. Gordon weaved through traffic at extremely high speed, but Officer Vrooman seized the opportunity, executing a precise maneuver to stop the Challenger, forcing it to crash into a barrier. When Gordon fled on foot, the officer pursued and quickly apprehended him. The chase ended safely, demonstrating the discipline and decisive action of the police. In the early morning of November 27th, 2022, Arkansas State Trooper Jacob Bird spotted a black Dodge Charger and initiated a stop. The driver refused and accelerated away, triggering a pursuit. The Charger soon exceeded 120 miles per hour, racing recklessly through traffic in a desperate attempt to escape. As pressure mounted, the driver suddenly veered onto a sidewalk, lost control, and crashed into the roadside, snapping a small tree.
Show your hands!
Trooper Bird quickly moved in and took the suspect into custody. The high-speed pursuit was over, and the Charger was left disabled after the driver's reckless decision ultimately led to an unavoidable crash. On June 25th, 2024, Midwest Inn CCTV captured two suspects stealing parts from a Ford F-150 using a black Dodge Journey marked for sale.
He's coming out of the parking lot. He's going to be coming out the Taco Bell side. He's stuck in traffic, backing up right now.
The next day, officers located the vehicle at a gas station. As they approached, the passenger exited into the store while the driver suddenly fled, triggering a coordinated search.
He's headed eastbound in the parking lot.
Police Chief Eric Schmidt in an unmarked pickup tracked the vehicle into a residential area. Despite being struck by the suspect, he remained composed and, once conditions allowed, decisively executed a Pite maneuver, stopping the Dodge in a drainage culvert.
hands at one gun point. Show me your hands. Do it down. Do not move.
Put your hands out the window. Hands out the window.
The suspect was taken into custody without further resistance. The calm, courageous response by officers ensured public safety and brought the reckless flight to a swift, controlled end.
You guys wanting me for, man? Branson, any other units can slow down.
Los Angeles, California. On the morning of June 5th, 2025, at approximately 9:10 a.m., officers from the Olympic Patrol Division responded to reports of an assault with a deadly weapon near Western Avenue and Washington Boulevard. Witnesses reported a man pointing what appeared to be a mini shotgun at passing vehicles.
It's a pole. No. Hey, drop it.
When officers arrived, they spotted the suspect, later identified as 37-year-old Roberto Gonzalez Flores, standing on the sidewalk of 18th Street with an object resembling a sawed-off shotgun. Despite repeated verbal commands, Flores refused to comply.
40. Hey, drop it. Hey, get in the car. Hey, move up.
Flores then crossed the street and tried to conceal the object in his waistband. Moments later, he pulled it out and pointed it directly at the officers. Faced with an immediate threat, the officers discharged their weapons, striking Flores. He was quickly taken into custody and transported by the Los Angeles Fire Department to a local hospital, where he received treatment for his injuries.
Hey, grab a 40. Where's up, Brady? Loaded. Where's up and ready? 40.
Investigators later confirmed that the weapon was not a firearm, but a metal pipe modified to look like a shotgun. The fake weapon was collected as evidence. Fortunately, no officers or community members were harmed during the incident, and the case remains under investigation. On the early winter morning of November 10th, 2021, just before midnight, the South GSP Night Patrol received a report of a white GMC Acadia stolen by armed suspects from a La Quinta Inn. While searching near Bartow Park, an officer spotted the SUV and began pursuing it as it sped through stop signs and traffic. When the emergency lights came on Bay Street, the driver accelerated, leading to a dangerous chase through city streets. Officers assessed the risk too great to allow the suspects potentially armed to escape and endanger the public. After multiple maneuvers, TFC DiGiacomo officers successfully executed a pit T near I-516 freeway, causing the Acadia to veer off the road and crash into a barrier. The police approached cautiously and arrested the driver, identified as Raheem Passmore.
We got you, sir. Sir, we're good. I got you. We're gonna walk up the hill. Your buddy stole that vehicle at gunpoint.
Listen,
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Look. All right, we got you. We got you.
Orlando, Florida. On June 7th, 2025, around 3:30 p.m., Orange County deputies responded to 203 North Ortman Drive after receiving a 911 call from the mother of a schizophrenic man. Upon arrival, deputies spoke with Washington's father, who informed them that his son was inside a bedroom and armed with a knife. Deputies attempted to communicate with Washington for several minutes, urging him to come out peacefully.
Let's come out and talk to us, buddy.
Got no trouble.
CJ, we just want to talk to you. CJ, you come out and talk to us?
Suddenly, he burst from the room, charging at a deputy with the knife in hand. During the struggle, Washington grabbed at the deputy's firearm while swinging the blade, leaving the deputy with little choice but to fire his service weapon, striking Washington. Deputies immediately provided medical aid until paramedics arrived. Washington was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced deceased. The deputy involved was treated for head lacerations and is expected to make a full recovery.
Shit. County, shots fired, shots fired! Boulders, you okay? Boulders, you okay? Fuck!
While patrolling northbound on Interstate 75 near the I-285 interchange, Trooper First Class Dawson, Unit 584, observed a silver Ford Focus traveling 88 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone.
Lane change erratic.
The vehicle weaved through traffic, made multiple lane changes without signaling, followed too closely, and displayed a dark license plate cover that obscured the tag. When Dawson attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply and accelerated away. The pursuit ended when the suspect exited onto Georgia 166, made an improper high-speed lane change, and lost control of the vehicle. The car struck an embankment and overturned, coming to a rest.
1050 overturn EMS, please. 75 northbound ramp to 166. Ramp to 166. I'm gonna shut it down.
When officers approached, the driver was found deceased from severe crash injuries. South Metro Towing later removed the vehicle. Newly released body-worn camera footage reveals a clearer, more detailed perspective of the deadly confrontation involving drug dealer Omar Felix Cueva, offering insight into the chaotic moments as events unfolded.
336, if you haven't already, notify Texas.
1333 Central. He's on pure rim. He's on pure rim on the front right tire.
After a traffic stop on February 4th, 2021, just east of Domingue, New Mexico, Cueva shot and killed New Mexico State Police Officer Darian Jarrett, triggering an immediate multi-agency manhunt.
He's trying to pit maneuver. He's been pit. All units slow down. He's been pit.
Shots fired!
The incident escalated into a 40-mile pursuit and running gunfight involving several law enforcement agencies, ending in a fatal shootout and bringing the intense search to a close.
Where's the crossfire? Kick it, I got it. Secure.
On the night of January 21st, 2022, at approximately 8:17 p.m., Atlanta police officers observed a silver Dodge Durango committing an illegal maneuver at the intersection of Interstate 75 North and Northside Drive. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply and immediately accelerated, sparking a dangerous pursuit through city roadways. The Durango raced away at extremely high speeds, weaving recklessly through multiple lanes of traffic and nearly causing several collisions. As the chase neared the 17th Street exit, a Georgia State Patrol trooper executed a precision intervention maneuver, forcing the Durango to lose control and come to a stop.
Hey! Get down to the ground! Get off the fucking 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 ground! Get on the ground!
The suspects inside were immediately ordered out of the vehicle and taken into custody without further incident. The driver received a medical evaluation at the scene before being transported to the Fulton County Jail to face multiple charges. On December 23, 2021, around 3:59 p.m., a trooper heard Garden City report a fleeing black SUV on Georgia 26. Moments later, the trooper spotted the vehicle speeding and running a red light on Bay Street, then activated lights and siren to initiate pursuit toward Savannah.
7432. Never mind, it's Tom Adam X-ray. Tom Adam X-ray, 7432. 4911. We're on Newell Street, head toward Lathrop. Clear left, clear up. We're on Lathrop, heading toward Bay.
The driver behaved dangerously, wrong way driving, cutting through traffic, and exceeding twice the speed limit. With heavy downtown traffic and pedestrians nearby, the trooper recognized the urgent need to end the threat before someone was seriously hurt.
He's turn around.
Go ahead.
Give me some Savannah units up here. I'm about to pit them around.
A decisive Pate maneuver stopped the SUV, and Marcus White fled on foot before being subdued with a taser and arrested. A search revealed over a pound of marijuana, suspected methadone pills, and packaging materials, bringing the dangerous chase to a controlled conclusion.
Show me your hands! I'm gonna take you right now!
On January 24th, 2023, around 4:21 p.m., a trooper assisting another pursuit encountered a pickup that blew through a stop sign on Celia Drive.
Right now!
When the driver bailed and jumped into a white Nissan Altima, the trooper decisively engaged, refusing to let the suspect slip away. tore through residential streets, weaving recklessly and running a red light, showing steady control under pressure.
Passing Chalmina Road. Ran the red light into the rock. Hey, you're not connected to my car.
The trooper used his push bumper in a parking lot to disable the fleeing car, even as the suspects bolted on foot.
1050 again.
Officers quickly secured the complex but could not locate them. Inside the vehicle, troopers found suspected crack cocaine, marijuana, MDMA pills, multiple phones, and a Glock .40 caliber pistol. On August 19th, 2024, in Clayton County, Georgia, Marquez Milner led police on a high-speed chase in a stolen Dodge Scat Pack. He reached 100 miles per hour and survived 5 PT maneuvers, nearly setting a state record.
All right, I pitted it, we boxed it in, he got out, the back tire's done for.
His run ended when he fled on foot into a thick briar patch, getting completely tangled in thorns. He was quickly caught. Officers also scratched and bleeding from the dense underbrush. Inside the car, police found a Glock and a strong smell of marijuana. After a quick hospital visit, Marquez was booked on multiple felony charges, his reckless stunt ending in failure and embarrassment.
Hey, welcome to Clayton County. It's starting to take off.
On June 20th, 2024, I was notified of a stolen vehicle reported by Walmart in Pocahontas. Security footage identified the driver as Sarah E. Bates, born July 15th, 1988, who was allegedly under the influence of intoxicants. An off-duty Pocahontas police officer spotted the vehicle traveling south on US Highway 63 near Sedgwick, briefly pulling into the Sportsman Liquor Store in Greene County. The pursuit continued northbound at high speeds, reaching approximately 113 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. Due to the danger posed to other motorists, I performed a TVI forcing Bates's vehicle into a ditch along the east side of the roadway. She attempted to flee by accelerating out of the ditch, prompting me to block her vehicle with my push bumper. After repeated commands, Bates finally exited the vehicle.
Sarah, show me your hands. Sarah! Sarah Bates, I know who you are. Show me your hands.
Jones Rob Hadlin at gunpoint.
Bates was placed under arrest, read her Miranda rights, and transported to Lawrence County Jail for a DWI investigation. She displayed signs of impairment and was charged with driving on a suspended license, improper passing, running a red light, reckless driving, fleeing with substantial risk of death, and DWI drugs second. Pocahontas police also filed vehicle theft charges. No state property was damaged during the pursuit.
Get down on your knees. Face down, on the ground, lay down.
A red light. Hold on.
On May 31st, 2025, in Austin, Texas, body-worn camera footage captured officers attempting to stop a reported stolen vehicle. The driver, 18-year-old Devin Guevara, refused to comply and sped away, running red lights and crashing into another car before coming to a halt.
Green light. Research Service Road southbound in Georgian. 35 miles an hour. It's slowing down significantly.
That's certified.
Alright, hey, be careful. 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050. Start EMS, start EMS. Start EMS.
As officers approached, Guevara suddenly pulled a gun, forcing them to open fire to protect themselves. Wounded, he surrendered at the scene and was taken into custody.
Westbound, we have shots fired, all officers are okay. We have shots fired, shots taken.
All the way out! Keep moving, keep moving! Keep climbing out! Keep climbing out!
After receiving medical treatment, he was booked into the Travis County Jail, where he now faces multiple felony charges related to the chase, collision, and armed confrontation.
790, have the EMS stage at the bus stop from Hardwood H3 for now.
At 1:19 p.m. on October 24th, 2025, Arkansas State Police Troop A received a dispatch alert regarding a Jeep Gladiator stolen from a Little Rock hospital. The situation was considered high risk, as reports indicated a firearm inside the vehicle. Tracking data soon showed the Jeep heading south on I-530 toward Grant County, prompting troopers to move quickly into position. Trooper Alex Bratton located the vehicle near US 167 and Gillette Trail, clocking it at 85 miles per hour in a 60 mile per hour zone. When he activated his emergency lights and siren, the driver shook her head, no, refusing to stop and accelerating while weaving dangerously through traffic. Trooper Bratton maintained visual contact as the Jeep continued its reckless flight down the highway. To prevent further danger to the public, Bratton executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, forcing the Jeep off the roadway. The vehicle overturned and came to rest off the shoulder inside. Troopers recovered a stolen firearm and confirmed the Jeep had been taken earlier that day. The driver, identified as 36-year-old Paige Chandrell Flood of Conway, was transported to UAMS Medical Center. An arrest warrant was later issued for multiple felony charges, including theft and fleeing. Around 7:03 p.m., a red Pontiac Grand Prix was seen speeding along the shoulder of Interstate 55, bypassing backed-up traffic. An officer moved in to investigate the reckless driving.
Trooper Robert State Police, I stopped you for passing on the shoulder, my man. You got your driver's license?
I don't have a license. I was taking her to the hospital. She was a
marijuana in the car?
No,
Not in
there's none.
But you do me a favor, stick your tongue out. Okay. So where y'all coming from right now?
I was coming from the hotel.
From the hotel?
Yes, sir.
Do you smoke back at the hotel?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The unlicensed driver claimed he was rushing someone to the hospital but gave unclear answers. A strong odor of marijuana heightened suspicion during the stop.
All right, ma'am. Here's what I ask you to do. Go ahead and jump off your telephone because I'm going to talk to you for just a second. Step out for me. Step right back here. All right, listen to me. I'm going to go ahead and place your purse up here. I'm going to tell you your rights, okay? You're not under arrest right now, but I want you to know your rights before I ask you any further questions, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one...
And my sister might have something in there as well.
Hey! Hey! Stop!
Suddenly, the female passenger jumped into the driver's seat and fled, triggering a high-speed pursuit. The chase ended when the car slammed into a box truck, tearing it apart. A revolver was found, and both occupants now face serious charges.
Female jumped in the car on me and took off. We're almost to the bridge. Unfortunately, she stopped in traffic. She may have wrecked. She did. She wrecked out. Unfortunately, it's probably 1016.
On December 5th, 2024, around 3:38 p.m., troopers assisted the Baxter County Sheriff's Office in locating a vehicle stolen from County Road 69. After the suspect fled an initial stop, a trooper spotted it speeding on State Highway 5 and quickly initiated pursuit. The driver raced through traffic at over 100 miles per hour, nearly striking a deputy. Despite the danger, troopers showed steady discipline and courage, carefully managing the pursuit while protecting motorists along the busy roadway. Precisely timed TV, I forced the vehicle off the road and overturned it. Vincent Walrath was safely taken into custody and treated for minor injuries, ending the high-risk chase through decisive professional police action.
There's 10:15.
November 12, 2024, ASP Trooper David Whipple was working a crash on I-440 when he spotted a driver texting near a construction zone. He flagged the car down, unaware the driver carried active felony warrants.
Wait. He was throwing bags out the window about 2 miles back. College Street, 5, light traffic.
Lewis continued driving at a high rate of speed until he lost control at the intersection of
As officers moved in, 31-year-old Michael Lewis tried to escape through the passenger window, blocked by bushes and smoke. He was quickly detained and cuffed.
You're a dumbass, you know that?
What's home?
I think we're gonna go from your car.
Alright. We're the you driving like that and we're at yeah.
When all these people are rich out here.
Shut up, dude. Lean across the car.
A search uncovered $2,100 in cash, 40 oxycodone pills, marijuana, a digital scale, and open alcohol, turning a simple stop into a long list of charges.
Chasing. We're chasing you for no reason. Why you running?
What's that? My pain medicine.
Yeah, that's your name on it. Hey, buddy, you want to look right there and say they got me?
How you doing?
On December 8, 2024, a trooper on patrol noticed a gray sedan with a defective headlight and initiated a traffic stop. The vehicle pulled over, but the trooper quickly observed that the car was missing a proper license plate, instead displaying a white sticker with numbers.
Gray Chevy sedan, no 28 to the rear.
As the officer approached the vehicle, the driver unexpectedly accelerated, attempting to flee. The hood of the car flew open, obstructing the driver's view and making the pursuit even more dangerous, with the suspect veering into oncoming traffic. To protect the public, the trooper executed a TBI, spinning the car out of control and causing it to crash into a concrete wall. The driver then attempted to escape by climbing over the wall, but fell roughly 35 feet to the ground below.
TBI.
When the officer reached him, the driver was initially unconscious, but he soon regained consciousness, stood up, and was taken into custody without further resistance. On the night of July 4th, 2021, Officer Ennis was patrolling Fulton County when he spotted several vehicles staging an illegal street race in the West End Mall parking lot.
Don't move! Let the car off! Let the car off! Get out! Get on, bro!
As he moved in to intervene, the driver of a red Dodge Charger jumped into the car and sped off. In a split-second decision, Officer Ennis used his patrol vehicle to push the Charger into a rear fence, preventing a dangerous escape. Despite the crash, the driver refused to surrender. He fled on foot, running through a parking lot and crashing through trees toward Oak Street. This incident highlights how reckless driving under the guise of car culture endangers lives and property. True automotive passion values safety, respect, and community. When recklessness replaces those values, it becomes a crime, and accountability must follow.
In the next incident, a suspect tried to outrun police, but like so many before him, his reckless flight ended the same way, behind bars.
To the parking lot of Fred Meyer, he's going out towards River Road.
At about 10:25 p.m. on August 29th, 2025, an officer attempted to stop a suspected drunk driver after spotting a vehicle going the wrong way down a one-way street in the downtown area. The car initially pulled over, but then suddenly sped off, sparking a high-speed chase. Officers briefly lost sight of the suspect after a short pursuit. Another officer soon relocated the vehicle, reigniting the chase through downtown toward the River Road and North Meridian area, where the suspect was lost once again. At that point, a K-9 officer patrolling nearby was unaware that danger was quickly approaching.
Yeah, it's on number 1, we're going up to River Meridian. Speed to range, traffic light, roads are gray. Call on number 2. Northbound on Meridian from the bypass.
Northbound Meridian from the bypass.
First state and check for air, please. You're going underneath the bridge, going towards Red Mire.
Alright, bridge.
Lima Edward 9116.
Okay, myself 10 for it.
To the parking lot of Fred Meyer, he's going out towards River Road.
Parking lot of Fred Meyer, towards River Road.
Going into a dead end at Fred Meyer.
Dead end at Fred Meyer.
Northbound through the parking lot, going back out towards the road that goes underneath the North Meridian Bridge.
Copy, from the parking lot towards the bridge.
The pit not successful, he's continuing on under the bridge, coming back up to northbound North Meridian.
Copy, back out to North Meridian.
37 number 1, he's going the wrong way. I'm way down the North Meridian, going towards River Road.
North Meridian, towards River Road.
Should I call it?
The driver then entered the bypass going the wrong way and deliberately rammed head-on into a K-9 patrol unit. The impact disabled both vehicles, and the patrol car erupted in flames. The K-9 officer and his partner were able to escape as the fire spread, while responding officers rushed in with multiple extinguishers to bring the blaze under control.
Kenny 24, I'm trapped. Car's on fire. Fuck!
Try again, I can't copy.
My car's on fire. He's wrecked out. My car's on fire.
What's the location?
Just south the river on bypass. Kenny 24, I'm out. Good boy. You're okay.
Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported in the crash. The driver was taken into custody on multiple felony and misdemeanor charges and is currently being held at the Pierce County Jail. His identity has not yet been released, but police confirmed he has a history of serious prior offenses.
Dude, that fucking rocked me. I wasn't even going that fast because I was expecting him. Oh, my legs, Cam. Can you hold him? Yeah.
In May 2023, just after sunset in Hot Springs, Arkansas on Highway 70 West, a police officer spotted a suspicious gray Range Rover with spray-painted markings. A quick license plate check revealed it was damaged. The moment the officer activated the emergency lights, the car sped off as if uncontrollable.
Get out of the fucking car! You get out of that fucking car, motherfucker! You hear me? Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Can't see the passenger side. Hey, you wanna come with me? Yeah. Start me an ambulance. Get the fuck out of the car, don't run from me. Get out.
I'm trying, hang on,
Come on.
please, dude.
Come on.
The Range Rover swerved wildly in an attempt to evade the police. Officers executed several PIT maneuvers, finally disabling the vehicle and bringing it to a stop. Emergency responders quickly arrived, rescuing the female driver. She was later identified as Haley Hollingsworth and, after receiving treatment at the hospital, was taken to the Garland County Detention Center.
In the next incident, a wanted fugitive was spotted by police and tried to make a run for it. But he must have forgotten he was in Georgia. Running from the law in Georgia? That's a bad decision. On May 11, 2023, Trooper Matthews was alerted to a "Be on the Lookout" notice for a green 1999 Infiniti i30 believed to be driven by Richard Colwell, who had an active warrant for aggravated assault out of Cobb County. The vehicle, bearing Georgia tag RCQ 8575, was last reported near the east-west connector in Powder Springs Road. While searching the area, Trooper Matthews was informed by Lieutenant Easter that the suspect vehicle had been located parked at the Holiday Inn on Tremor Point Parkway. Upon arrival, Matthews confirmed the Infiniti was unoccupied and entered the hotel to speak with management, in an effort to identify the driver.
I got my track team here. Okay, the keys.
What's that, sir?
I got my track team here. Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, you're fine.
No, I'm talking about, I got kids sitting right here.
Okay, we're gonna go talk. We're gonna go talk.
Okay, I just want to make sure they're okay.
Oh, exactly.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, you want to do a sweep for that?
It looks like it's moving.
Well, we have people outside. Yeah, we got officers watching it.
Okay. It is pulling out.
Yeah, it is pulling out. Pulling out now.
While speaking with hotel staff, Trooper Matthews was notified that the suspect vehicle had begun to move. He, along with Field Training Officer Lake and Officer Weldon, exited the hotel and spotted the vehicle. Upon confirming Richard Caldwell was behind the wheel, both officers gave loud verbal commands for him to stop. Caldwell ignored the commands and drove out of the parking lot, fleeing the scene.
2201 Richard. We're passing the academy, coming up on plenty of traffic at Trailer.
The pursuit continued north on Austell Road. While changing lanes improperly, Mr. Caldwell's vehicle struck Lieutenant Easter's patrol car, lost control, and ultimately crashed into another vehicle in a parking lot at 3951 Austell Road. After the vehicle came to an abrupt stop, officers issued verbal commands for Caldwell to exit the vehicle. He complied by getting out and lying face down, but kept his hands tucked beneath his body. Despite repeated commands to show his hands, he refused to comply.
Straight down! Straight down! Crawl to me now! Hey, back up this way, back up! Crawl to me! Keep crawling! Keep crawling!
My back! My back!
Shut up! Keep crawling!
My back!
Keep crawling and shut up!
Put your fucking hands in front of you! My back!
Keep crawling!
Put your hands in front of you!
Is anybody else in the car?
No one's else in the car.
Anybody else in the car? Okay. Hey, hey, move! Move your dog!
Come up here! Come up here! Alright, hey, when you're ready.
Hey, can you see inside the car?
Yeah, it passed us. There's no one in there.
Okay. Hey, all right, let's go to him.
We're gonna take him.
Yep.
I got them back.
Your hands. Ready? On you, David. Put your arms out to your side. Put your arms out to your side. Put your palms up. Hey, put your arms out to your side. Put your arms out to your side. Turn your palms up. Like an airplane. Like a fucking airplane.
After multiple refusals to comply, Officer Davis deployed a taser, allowing officers to safely take Mr. Caldwell into custody. Trooper Matthews handcuffed him at the scene. Caldwell complained of back pain and was transported by Puckett EMS to Wellstar Cobb Hospital for evaluation. After being cleared, Officer Weldon took him to the Cobb County Adult Detention Center. He was booked on charges of fleeing, obstruction, eluding, and an outstanding warrant for aggravated assault.
What the fuck takes me?
12-1. Shut the fuck up.
That shit's unnecessary.
Hey.
10-15.
We're 50.
In the next incident, a driver chose to flee rather than accept a traffic citation, forcing officers to end the pursuit with a pit maneuver.
On April 1st, 2021, while patrolling I-75, a Florida Highway Patrol officer spotted a yellow Chevy Suburban blow through a stop sign and swerve into oncoming traffic. When the sirens came on, the driver took off like a madman, launching a reckless high-speed chase through town.
He's in the wrong lane of traffic. Through the median. Coming up to the pole. We're at 70. 50 miles an hour. Heading toward Marion County, he's flipping me off. We're at 30, I'm kidding.
Police activated the cruiser's lights and repeatedly ordered the driver to surrender. But he refused, even flipping off the officers in a bold act of defiance. Pit maneuvers were attempted again and again, but each one failed. And then, what happened next changed everything.
Traffic light, roads somewhat wet. I told him, he ran me, he's running back northbound. He's coming at you at 90. Stick deployed.
The chase intensified by the second as police deployed spike strips, but the driver skillfully evaded them. Instead of stopping, he hit the gas, recklessly speeding into active construction zones and putting countless lives at risk.
We'll ram those cars.
on the outside lane.
After relentless pursuit, officers finally executed a precise pit maneuver that sent the vehicle out of control and brought it to a stop. The driver was quickly arrested without further incident. He was later identified as Richardson and booked into Marion County Jail on multiple felony charges.
At around 9:33 p.m. on February 23, 2025, Trooper Harris spotted a gray Chevrolet Corvette racing eastbound in the third lane of Interstate 630 near Fair Park Avenue. From his position on the right shoulder, Harris had his front radar locked in and confirmed the Corvette was pushing 92 miles per hour in a 60-mile-per-hour zone. He pulled onto the interstate, activating his emergency lights and siren in an attempt to stop the vehicle. But the driver wasn't slowing down. Instead, the Corvette continued eastbound at over 90 miles per hour, weaving recklessly between lanes of moderate traffic, clear signs the driver was determined to outrun law enforcement. At South Cedar Street and West 21st Street, Trooper Harris lost sight of the speeding Chevrolet Corvette and ended the pursuit. At approximately 9:38 p.m., Little Rock Police Chief Timothy Brown located the car and briefly engaged in a high-speed chase before losing it again. Trooper Harris then coordinated with the Little Rock Police Department's real-time crime center. Using city cameras, the center confirmed the vehicle as a gray Chevrolet Corvette with Tennessee license plate BSS 6174, last seen traveling northbound on John Barrow Road. Arkansas State Police units moved into the area to intercept. At approximately 10:03 p.m., Sergeant Corey Earls spotted the car and initiated another pursuit. few minutes later, the driver lost control and struck the center median, sending the Chevrolet Corvette airborne before it left the roadway and came to a stop. Officers quickly moved in and took the driver into custody without further incident. The driver stated that he had been residing in Arkansas for more than 30 days. He was identified as Jorge Rubio, a 23-year-old Hispanic male from Tennessee. Rubio was transported to Baptist Health Medical Center in Little Rock for medical evaluation, then booked into the Pulaski County Regional Detention Facility.
On July 30th, 2025, Officer Tyler Riles observed a white Ford F-250 driving the wrong way and repeatedly crossing the center line in a reckless manner. As Riles activated his hazard lights and moved in to intervene, the truck abruptly swerved into the Hobby Lobby parking lot, appearing to come to a stop. But in an instant, the driver hit the gas and sped off, igniting a high-speed chase.
On JFK, 5500 ball. Coming up to Curie, speed 70.
Despite the heavy traffic, the driver continued to behave with extreme recklessness, racing at high speeds, weaving between vehicles, and putting countless innocent motorists in danger.
100 light traffic. He is moving in and out.
Still north on 107. Past Stone Hills Parkway, going up on Soto, speed 90. Light traffic.
Traffic, however, they are yielding. He's leaving in and out if he could notify county. Looks like Sherman had spikes over there. We're in effect. There's still north on 107 coming up to that red speed 90 light traffic.
Despite the heavy traffic, the driver continued to behave with extreme recklessness, racing at high speeds, weaving between vehicles, and putting countless innocent motorists in danger.
Speed could be 85. He just took one vehicle to run off the roadway. It's going to be a gray. Well, it's coming on that foot. Still north on 107, coming up 38 drive, speed 95. Airport Station 107, Airport Station 107. Airport Station 107, let's go.
Shut up! Shut up! You want to run like that? Stand by.
The chase came to a dramatic end when the driver crashed through the base's steel gate and slammed into a concrete barrier. The truck was mangled, yet the driver managed to climb out and flee on foot. Officers pursued, deploying a taser to bring him down and take him into custody. The suspect, identified as Zachary Brinson, now faces multiple related charges.
In the next incident, another driver chose to flee from police, leading them on a high-speed pursuit that lasted over 10 minutes and ultimately ended with a precise pit maneuver. On Tuesday, February 21st, 2023, at around 2:17 p.m., Trooper Carrie Permenter responded to assist the Conway Police Department in an active vehicle pursuit. The suspect, driving a black Dodge Charger, had fled from Conway officers and was traveling eastbound on Interstate 40.
Getting caught up to him in the left lane. Left lane. Approaching 430. Staying on 40 east.
As the chase reached the Crystal Hill area, Trooper Permenter took the lead. The suspect circled through the Crystal Hill neighborhood before re-entering Interstate 40, continuing eastbound.
Probably going 40 west. 40 east.
Taking 40 east.
Passing on my shoulder.
Where you at now?
About to get on 40. Trying to take the on-ramp. Got somebody to call it. Speed's 120.
Secondary. Speed about 120 left lane, approaching military. Speed 120 left lane, approaching.
The pursuit continued at speeds between 110 and 120 miles per hour. During that time, Trooper Permenter maintained the primary position until her emergency lights and siren malfunctioned. In accordance with Arkansas State Police pursuit policy, another trooper took over the lead near mile marker 151 on Interstate 40 eastbound, while Trooper Permenter remained in a support role.
Take over.
Take over.
Secondary. Going to be secondary, 40 east, 140, 152. 40 east, 152. Speed 90, we're on the left shoulder now. Speed 90, left shoulder.
The pursuit continued at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour through heavy traffic. Officers maintained close pursuit, waiting for a safe opportunity to perform a pit maneuver and bring the chase to an end.
Approaching JFK, speeds 112. We're going to be taking JFK. Take JFK.
As the suspect vehicle approached the levee exit, the driver began passing other motorists by using the interstate shoulder. The suspect then exited onto JFK Boulevard and continued westbound on West Pershing Boulevard. At that point, a successful pit maneuver was executed near the old North Little Rock Police Department building, bringing the pursuit to an end. The suspect, later identified as Corey Simmons, fled the scene on foot, running northbound. After a short foot chase, Trooper Permenter caught Simmons. He resisted arrest but complied after being struck once in the cheek. Simmons was taken into custody without further incident. In the next incident, a car thief led officers on a high-speed pursuit lasting several minutes. The suspect drove recklessly in an attempt to escape, forcing officers to use a pit maneuver to safely bring the chase to an end. On the evening of March 10, 2024, a trooper from the Michigan State Police Metro South Post located a stolen Dodge Durango. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the suspect immediately fled, prompting a pursuit.
We're in pursuit, 20 eastbound through 14th Street.
Eastbound through 14th, would you like there?
Yep, we're good right. Through Rosa Parks. Speeds of 60.
Speeds of 60 through Rosa Parks.
2211 manager.
Alright, we're through the lodge, eastbound. We're speeds of 70.
Eastbound through the lodge, speeds of 70.
Alright, left lane, we're at 100 miles per hour through Hamilton.
Left lane 100 through Hamilton.
Traffic.
Traffic's light. Speeds of 115. We're through Woodward now, East Davison.
East Davison through Woodward.
Someone get on track 3, notify DPD, please.
Gun.
Alright, we're committing East Davison through 75.
Through 75 East Davison.
Traffic's light, speeds of 110.
Traffic light, speeds 110.
Alright, we're through to Quinder.
Through to Quinder.
5-4, meter low power if you can.
You got it. Don't worry about it, I got it. Alright, coming up the Joseph Combo, we're through it now. Speeds of 110, traffic's still light.
Speeds 110, traffic light, through Joseph Combo.
Alright, we're coming up to Conant. Northbound Conant.
Shortly after, as the suspect slowed down at an intersection, the trooper attempted to initiate a pit maneuver. However, the suspect aggressively swerved to evade the patrol vehicle and then accelerated again, continuing the high-speed flight.
Speeds of 70.
Speed 70 through McNichol.
Good. Alright, we're still northbound. You're good right. Through Nevada. Speeds 80. Traffic is still light. Alright, we're coming up to good, good. Alright, northbound through 7. Still on Conan.
From Conan.
Eastbound England.
Eastbound.
Alright, eastbound Emery from England.
Eastbound Emery.
Good right, good right, good right, good right. Through Mitchell, good right, good right. Good right, good right. Continuing through Gallagher, through Klinger, speeds of 65. Through Revere, eastbound still. Good right, through Norwood.
Through Norwood.
Good right, good right, good right. Alright, northbound Ryan from Emery. Northbound Ryan from Emery.
Northbound Ryan from Emery.
2211, check with team, see if they have a helicopter up.
On with them now.
Alright, we're through Outer.
Through Outer.
Again, traffic is still light. We're 80. Coming up to 8 Mile, still northbound. Good, 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 good. Alright, we're eastbound 8 Mile.
Eastbound 8 Mile from Ryan.
Alright, there's no traffic on 8 Mile. We're 80 miles per hour. We're continuing eastbound.
Continuing eastbound. 80 miles an hour, no traffic on 8.
Through Fenelon.
Through Fenelon.
What's this going up here? Alright, we're through Syracuse. Coming up to Mount. Good right,
Coming up to Mount.
good right. Alright, we're eastbound through Mount.
Eastbound through Mount.
Good, 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 good. Railroad tracks. We're good. They're flat, flat. Alright. This is Sherwood. We're eastbound through Sherwood, speed 200.
In the following minutes, the suspect became increasingly reckless, maintaining speeds near 100 miles per hour while heading eastbound toward Graciote Avenue, blatantly ignoring all traffic laws. Due to the high speed, troopers could only follow closely, waiting for an opportunity to safely execute a pit maneuver once the suspect slowed down.
Crash. Continuing eastbound, we're going to be coming up to Grossbeck here.
Eastbound approaching Grossbeck.
Speeds are steady at 100. Through Grossbeck. Where's that Grossbeck? Yeah.
Through Grossbeck, 100 miles an hour.
Through Westphalia, continuing eastbound.
Through Westphalia.
Good, you can split this. Alright, eastbound through Reno. So look to make it southbound.
Three speeds in traffic, please.
Alright, speeds are 88. Traffic is light. You're good right, good right. We're coming up to Gratiot. Go through it, go through it. Southbound Gratiot from 8 Mile.
Southbound Gratiot from 8.
Who's behind me? Who's behind us, secondary? on the wrong way.
35.
I'll just call it out. If you're able to, just call it out.
Coming up to State Fair.
Going the
Coming up to State Fair.
What? Tell them we're going the wrong way. The subject and us are going. We're gonna be going eastbound on State Fair from Gratiot.
Eastbound State Fair from Gratiot. Coming up to Queen.
Alright, we're 80.
Speed's 80.
Good, good, good. Good, 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 good.
Billy, file. He darked out. We are Blue Crusade. Blue Crusade, he blacked out.
Good, 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 good.
Blue X. Blue X. Blue Boulder. Blue Boulder.
Coming up to Kelly.
Coming up to Kelly. Coming up to Kelly.
On Kelly. Southbound on Kelly.
South on Kelly. South on Kelly. Still south on Kelly. Still south on Kelly. Blue Tacoma. Blue Tacoma. Speeds 85. Very light traffic. We are going back west on 7 mile. West on 7.
Stop sign up the road.
Medium traffic. Speed 50. Speed 50. Go back up to A's. Up to A's.
Good right, you're good right. Got clear traffic. He's gonna crash. How?
Still. I don't know what he's doing.
As the suspect vehicle began to slow down, troopers quickly closed in to execute a pit maneuver. Although the driver attempted to evade, this time he was unsuccessful. The Dodge Durango spun out and slammed into a utility pole. Moments after the crash, the vehicle caught fire, prompting troopers to shout at the driver to exit immediately. The suspect was taken into custody while officers urgently called for a fire extinguisher to put out the blaze.
It was fire. The car fucking caught on fire. I don't know, but it caught on fire. Yeah.
In the next incident, a car thief attempted to flee from police but met a tragic end.
20.
Right here in Luxor, he wrecked out. He got...
The 32-year-old Chad A. Murdoch allegedly hijacked a bus in Cincinnati, Ohio, before leading police on a wild chase into Indiana. As more patrol cars joined in, Murdoch took a desperate turn, plowing through cornfields and tearing across multiple yards in a reckless attempt to escape. We've seen plenty of wild pursuits, but this one takes it to another level. Stealing a school bus is one thing, but then tearing through cornfields like it's an off-road rally. This suspect had to be completely out of his mind.
Wires through some electrical fencing here.
They're on electrical fencing.
No matter how many patrol cars closed in, this suspect refused to stop. Even stop sticks were deployed, but they had no effect. After 10 minutes of relentless pursuit, the suspect finally began to falter. After a long and chaotic chase, the suspect finally got stuck in a field. Murdoch was arrested immediately and taken into custody, bringing this wild pursuit to an end. But now the big question, what kind of punishment do you think he deserves? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. On Thursday, August 20th, 2020, Bayside Police initiated a traffic stop on Brown Deer Road near Interstate 43. The driver initially pulled over to the side of the road but suddenly accelerated, initiating a high-speed pursuit.
Dispatch, it is a male, white driver. He's looking over at me. He seems surprised. It looks like he might be stopping at Good Hope Road here. Stand by. Still southbound, 70 miles an hour. He looked over at me. He acknowledged me. He seemed surprised that I was there. Still not stopping. We're 65 miles per hour. Lane 1, south of Apple Tree.
Irrational behavior, possible to 96 feet.
Therefore, again, there's a male white driver with a baseball hat, a goatee, appeared to be in his late 50s, 60s. We're southbound south of Silver Spring right now.
At this point, the suspect was speeding directly toward a trooper who had positioned himself ahead on the roadway with spike strips, ready to deploy them. The spike strips appeared to be successful, deflating the vehicle's tires and significantly hindering the suspect's ability to maintain control. This critical maneuver had a huge impact on the outcome of the pursuit, slowing the vehicle and giving officers the upper hand in bringing the chase to an end.
738, hit your sticks.
Again, the vehicle is smoking. He hit the sticks. If I can get a backup squad with me.
Dispatch, I'm behind 36 with me.
2-2, we're going to be stopping just north of Capitol. We're doing a high-risk stop here. Driver, get your hands out the vehicle. Stand up. Stand up. Face the other direction.
The spike strips successfully disabled the suspect's vehicle shortly after deployment. The suspect was forced to come to a stop and was promptly arrested and taken into custody without further incident, bringing the chase to an end.
On February 3, 2025, Fairfax County Police responded to Fair Lakes Parkway in Fair Lakes after an unknown caller told dispatch that he had killed 2 people. When officers arrived, they were confronted with a shocking scene.
Ryan?
A 16-year-old male ran toward an officer and immediately began attacking him. Responding officers tackled him to the ground, but he was stabbed in the upper body and was transported to the hospital in stable condition. Police have charged the teen with malicious wounding, and he remains in custody.